flight today. For your safety, all the washrooms on this aircraft are equipped with sensitive smoke detectors. We also suggest for your own safety and comfort that you use your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight in case of unexpected turbulence. As soon as we reach our cruising altitude, we'll be coming through the cabin to distribute our complimentary headsets. Then we'll follow with the hot lunch accompanied by red white wine, beer, juices, tea and coffee. We thank you. Wish you a pleasant flight. Mesdames et messieurs, nous avons le plaisir de vous annoncer que le vol est complètement non éphémère. Pour votre sécurité, un signal d'alarme essentiel est installé dans chacune des toilettes de cet appareil. De plus, pour votre sécurité et votre confort, nous demandons de garder votre ceinture de sécurité attachée quand vous êtes assis en cas de perturbation atmosphérique imprévue.
Yeah, and this is an early electronic airplane. It hasn't, it's not like an Airbus or a
777,
777
yeah.
or even 747-400 where this was the first kind of go at it. So we still have mechanical instruments for a lot of our flight instruments.
So that's all it is. You program in the city code. You actually do the takeoff.
Yes, we generally you have to hand fly up to at least 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
Generally, we hand fly to about 1,000 or 1,500, and it gets kind of busy if you hand fly. The other pilot has to program all of the stuff in, and if you put the autopilot on, you program it all in. So it works much better if you let the autopilot do what it's there for. And that's the only portion of the flight that you have to hand fly. If the airport you're going to has a good enough ILS system, you can do an auto landing off of that.
And then just oversee everything, make sure.
Restrictions. We don't usually do that unless the weather conditions are extremely, visibility is extremely limited, and then we actually have to do that.
Yeah.
We have to let the automatic system do it. But generally, you have fly the last little bit, and just because you don't do that. Especially with these longer flights, you don't do that many flights a month, so you want to get practice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been fairly long. I came from Calgary, Toronto, and then over.
That's a bit of a hike.
It didn't seem as long as it was, but it's tiring. I'm the guy telling you guys, eh?
Yeah.
Mind you, you just came on in Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo, yeah. We came down from Toronto.
Yesterday?
Got in yesterday morning, and then we'll go to Argentina and back to Sao Paulo tonight, and then
tomorrow you're gonna.
We'll take the flight to
Yeah.
So before we left, we programmed in the route that we wanted the airplane to fly. There was more here, but now it dumps it as you come along.
You progress.
And this basically is just about it. It has the approach in already and the airways that you're flying on.
Yeah.
And then you can get more detail. You can see all the individual spots.
Wow.
Stuff.
Gives you the distance from where we are?
Yeah, over here we have the distance. We'll put it on this side here too.
Yeah.
To landing 419 miles, and the estimated time that we'll land right now, and how much fuel we should have when we get there.
31.6.
Yeah, that's a very important. It's a very important number. We keep on our computerized flight plans. We have this is the minimum fuel we can have there, and that's 27,100. So if we're projecting to have less than that, we have to do something about it. The speed is one thing that you want to keep an eye on. But these mode enunciators is important about the auto throttles that they're on and the speed mode that it's flying the vertical path that you've programmed. The autopilot is in a command mode here, and you're it's doing lateral navigation, which means it's staying on the line you've programmed. If, like for instance, if we inadvertently hit up here and we hit the heading select, you see this mode enunciator change.
Yeah.
And now the airplane is flying the heading that you've selected there. And if you didn't notice that and that inadvertently changed, you would drift off course. Back there. We have in our books, we have information on different routes that we're going to fly, so that you have a fairly good idea what things are you could expect.
On demande aux assureurs de croire que votre ceinture de sécurité soit bien attachée.
Senhoras e senhores passageiros, preparação final para a aterrissagem, coloquem as costas na poltrona na posição vertical, fechem suas bênçãos e revelam seus cintos de segurança. Obrigado.
Preparación final para el aterrizaje, colocar espacio a tiempo, inclusión vertical.